attach it to the ground. All right, and these people, I managed to save light enough color on that one that I can work with it somewhat. The others, I need to choose an opaque color so I can go over the top of what's there, perhaps. And so your cadmiums are opaque, yellow, orange, red. Cerulean has some degree of opaqueness to it. Before I do that, I'm going to put these red taillights. You can use Windsor red for taillights that are where the brake is not being depressed. But if the brake is on, you might want to use cadmium red and even a touch of cadmium orange into that. So this car will be parked. And this still might even be too bright, but you can soften it. What I like to do best is add this red in when it's wet. And it's not wet. I just like it to bleed into it. But I can add some moisture around there and try and get it to look like that. So even just that touch of red on there, you can't really see it on there, makes it come alive. So let's use cadmium orange for this person's shirt over here. And you can go with whatever color you like. Whatever would pick up something in the painting. Cobalt turquoise, cerulean, a blue and orange together, real nice complementary. Connect those people, have them appear as though their arms or shoulders are overlapping. It makes it interesting. And we'll make their legs darker. But that's probably enough. Too much, maybe. And winter time, so who knows what they're wearing up above. Hat or something. We'll just give them a touch of light color on their face there. Same with this person over here. Maybe kind of looking down, walking home. That's maybe all I really need to do with that person there. Keep it blue, but just darken the legs. There. A couple of things that aren't working for my eye, and we'll be done. What might that be? Let's soften up, just slightly soften up the windshield here. These vehicles. There we go. Rest in there a little bit nicer. Maybe one of these signs is a little more blue than the others. Okay. And then I'm just going to use moisture and soften these shutters over here on this side so they bleed or blur in just a touch with that side of the building, since that's not my focal point. And then, is this still working? Can you hear?
Yes.
Can you hear that? Okay.
Yeah, you're okay.
And then just a real slight shadow to give depth to these shutters on this side. There. I already did it there. I didn't do it here. Some of these slight little touches you add make a huge difference. And you could even slightly suggest that there are some shutter, what do they call it, slats or something in there. Just a few, don't paint them all. That might, if you paint just a few, the light looks bright. If you paint them all, you're making the light look dull. Or you can, you might. That might add a little interest in that area. All right, we are getting real close here. I'm going to just slightly touch something on there. That shadow into that. Okay. I think I need just a bit of dark down in here. Balance that. Now I think that's balancing out just a touch better there. Depends how much of a purist you are in watercolor, but you could use gouache or an acrylic permanent white or something like that to put a few highlights. I don't think I need that in this painting, but sometimes I will do that. My goal is to have the painting turn out rather than trying to be a purist. That's just me. But your painting is yours, and you could do it however you'd like. So I'm not going to add anything in that regard, but I have one last thing to put on here. That would be this. I've double taped this so I can remove one layer and there'll be a nice clean white edge around here. It's a little too shadowed there now. Tilted that way, but
Yeah, see if I can get a straight on view of that. Camera.
straight on. Should I turn this?
Yeah, turn that for me so I can get a straight on view.
How about that?
Before they all rush up here. Good. Good.
Cast up. Let me move this
Yeah,
over here.
do that so we don't get that. Oh, super. That's great. Great. Okay. Very nice.
Do you have any questions?